That's Zero Human, and welcome back to Minecraft Create Above and Beyond. And as you can tell, I'm joined by Tim,
Hello.
who's
Man,
on.
I know we're playing, but for a moment there, I really was on the edge of my seat on where you're saying we're about to play. Like, we're already in the game. We've already been playing for the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
And yet, and we're back with, and I'm like, hey, what are we playing? What are we playing? Like, my brain just had a complete meltdown there for a fraction of a second.
Hmm.
I don't know what that was about.
What's...
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, we were picking up.
What was that?
We're the strainer base is now missing its strainer. We got some clay balls, some sand, orange
Balls.
sand. I'm just interested to see what happens. Okay.
All right, well, that's not ideal, but it should work, I think. All right, so
Well,
now we're gonna need power source.
I took the sand out of the strainer for now, just to. I was just filling our supply up.
Okay. Now, if I can get some automated rubber, this will
A lot easier.
be awesome. So, because I've been whoops.
What have you done?
Nothing. Jeeves. How do I play this game again?
Stick.
Damn,
What do I do?
my poor brain today. I mean, I know I was doing some programming this morning, but damn.
You're just having one of them days.
Apparently.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay. So.
So if I. So it was just pure rice I planted in there. Okay. No, don't do that. Oh, you dickhead. I forgot. Jump. Oh, how do you... Come on, brain. Wake up. You saying your brain was having a brain fart moment.
It was.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, like, 7 days to die. If we've all got that, that might be another one that... Like I said, me and David never... As people on the channel know, that me and David never... Well, if you don't know, go and check it out and see how disastrous it was for me and David. There's, a playlist... Well, videos should be on the channel. Still. That... We had talked... Me and David had talked about going back into the PC version of it, but like I said, I wasn't paying the price it was, so... I just think it'd be an interesting one. It'd be something different for us.
Sure.
Obviously, it's not Minecraft, and it's obviously just RimWorld as well, and other stuff. But yeah. But then, what I should actually get you guys to have a look eventually into Project Zomboid. Because it's like I said to David, I said, you thought 7 Days to Die was brutal. I said, Project Zomboid is absolutely brutal from what
Oh yeah, it is.
from what I've played. Like, personally, I haven't played it on the channel yet, but I will play it on the channel. And you can watch me get my ass kicked. But yeah, from what I've seen, it's absolutely brutal.
Yep.
From what I've played.
Yeah, I mean, you really gotta pay attention on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 7 Days to Die, you've at least got some like leeway
Mm-hmm.
on some stuff, but
Yeah, not on Produce on board.
yeah, not so much.
Because at least, sort of in 7 Days to Die, if you fire a gun, you can fight your way out of it. Project Zomboid, you fire a gun, you attract every sodding zombie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Project Zomboid, I don't know. I mean, especially single player is not necessarily my cup of tea. But I will say it definitely seems to be the most kind of realistic portrayal of trying to survive a zombie apocalypse, given the general accepted rules of how zombies behave.
Yeah.
And because, yeah, you really have to pay attention in that game.
Yeah. It's probably one of, like I said, it's probably one of the most ones out there because there's random stuff. Like, after so long, there's helicopters. There's a helicopter that'll fly over but follows your player, sort of, which attracts zombies to you. If you're outside, there's like random gunshots which will start moving stuff. You've got the wandering like horde that comes through as well. But as you progress, the zombies can get more and more difficult. So you can start, you get the... like in 7 Days to Die, you get the Screecher, which attracts a shit ton of zombies.
Yeah.
There's something similar to like that in Project Zomboid as well. You can really put the speeders, I don't know if it's called speeders, but they get zombies which are really, really fast and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah. We are going into nighttime, aren't we? I think so.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, that is working. Okay, never mind.
Head towards the bed in a minute. Haven't had the trader come by yet. Oops. Curse the commentator.
Yep.
We'll see if we've got any... Well, first we'll see if he's got anything good on him, and then, if not, kill him. I wish the Tinker stuff had the leveling system in there, that's the only thing. Advancement made. Auto-compacting.
Although you just need to be like near stuff when it happens, and then you just get credit.
Yeah.
Like you're not like I'm over here working on this. I didn't realize you're there, and you're just like, oh, cool. Like I totally did that. That's totally a thing I did according to the game.
Yeah. I'm not bothered about it like that. It's interesting to see how. So is this just gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on and on then?
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to... Are you just going to basically put a chest there so it spills into a chest?
Well, that's what I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Because ideally, the rubber itself is not really all that useful. So what I was thinking about doing was doing a
You've done what, Will?
like a kind of a superheated thing back here.
Yeah.
And so let's see, because because like washing, you've got the fans right over there.
Yeah.
And the fan, we kind of just blow air through water and we can wash stuff, right? So you can actually smelt things by blowing air through lava. So the air becomes superheated, and then anything that you put in front of it gets melted. So same kind of idea as the water. So what I was thinking of was doing another like little push system. So like you'd have the little superheater, so it'd get popped out here. Then the superheater would basically just try and would heat it and like push it, and then then it'd get done and then popped into a chest.
Yeah.
Kind of like over there with the water thing. That's what I was thinking. But if I
Ah,
do that, the tricky bit of that is I'm going to have to change out the materials I'm using for the water wheel. Um,
yeah, because
so
you
because lava and all that.
fire and brimstone
And
and
brimstone and whatnot. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. What do we got for what do we got for tanks? You got anything easy on the tank front?
We need copper for fluid tank.
Um, yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out how much. What's copper casing?
Yeah.
Oh, this lock. Yeah, I mean technically I could make that, but let's see. What I'm trying to figure out is, let's see. Do we have any sort of good tank that's tiered fuel tank? Yeah, we don't have any. There doesn't seem to be a lot of like tank options in this.
No, I noticed that because
Uh,
I was wondering about tanks myself for milk storage,
right.
but I kind of didn't want to get down into that route yet.
Uh,
Just because obviously I'm just because I need obviously milk for certain recipes.
Right. I mean, there's the seared ingot tank. I think you can put any kind of fluid in there because it says 32 ingots of fluid. And that's I don't know.
Hmm.
Is that still is that 1,000 millibuckets per ingot? I don't think it is because the numbers on that are different for ingots versus like normal fluids. Let's see. Do we have any like liquid barrels or anything? No, we got barrel upgrades, but those are still for items. All right. So yeah, not a lot of options there. That's unfortunate. All right, whatever.
Yeah. Just go there.
So we do have some gravel, and what do we got for sand? Yeah, we got some sand. Okay, cool. And then I think we got some more clay now in that.
There is some in the
Yeah.
Strana base.
Yeah.
Because
No, I can't put that back. That's fine. Just go there. Okay. So I need to make up some more seared brick. I'm going to try and make one of these tanky tanks. So we need some of that and some of that. We'll make up that. And then we can stick that here.
take that and that. I'm moving some of the.
Oh, and I'm putting wood right back there. Okay, hold on. Let me not make your life harder here. Let me put those.
I was just in the middle of just moving wood bits.
Yeah, I forgot we'd already talked about that. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, while we're waiting for that. Here's for a fan.
Oh, well, that's a problem. Ah, you asshole. Okay, let's cause a flood. 3 blocks. And that should be a 3rd block of sand. And then that's a torch. And then torch on there. And obviously, if anybody's wondering why Minecraft looks completely different, who's just actually joining, you may want to go back and watch from the beginning. But I am using a shader pack.
About time.
I couldn't do it in the past, but now I can.
Oh, well, that's why I say it's about time.
Yeah. That makes stuff look. Does make stuff look nicer, like.
Sure do.
That's 4, I didn't need 4. Okay. Well, I know we're probably gonna need a little bit more sugarcane, so I'm just extending the sugarcane out as well. That's what I was using sand for. I'm gonna obviously need sugar, but let's put a torch on there. I've only got one block there, but never mind. It's fine. If it looks irregular, it looks irregular.
This is fine.
May upset some more CD people, but it doesn't upset me. I've been watching somewhere on, I can't remember where on YouTube it is about, wrong thing, without looking it up. Oh wait, I've got my laptop in front of me, haven't I, as well? I can actually load up on there. And then go into my YouTube history. That'll help. It is the when did I watch it? The Satisfactory Clips Archive. It just basically goes, just basically talking, you know, if when they talk about things on stream or whatever, it seems to get clipped onto there. So I just go and sort of, if I, like, I was on here the other day doing something, and then I just had that on, listening to it in the background.
Right.
Just listening to what they've obviously got to say about the different things. Ooh, got some straw. Why did I want the straw? There's a reason I wanted the straw. But
I mean, wheat.
Did you just by any chance go out the double doors and then the double doors again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did. Even though you had the
Yeah.
cut through.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was just, like I said, I was just, listening
Yeah.
to it and just listening to the, sort of just keeping in the loop a little bit. Okay, 3. That one won't grow. That one will. Put one there. Otherwise it stops the sugarcane from growing. It's just... Sometimes it is just basically clips of the videos that it's mainly the streams that get clipped, but it's just been about them talking, you know, what they've been on about the plans and stuff for whether they're going to do update 6 or push for 1.0 and 1.0. I mean, what would you as a player rather have? Would you rather them give us update 6 or would you rather them now just push?
Well, I mean, for me at the moment, I mean, I'm not in any big hurry to get back to the game at the moment. So I suppose for me, I guess I'd rather just wait for 1.0.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really, like, I'm not chomping at the bit, per
just...
se, for new content.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where the heck I found lava down here.
Plenty of bedrock level. Sticks. But
I mean, what would you prefer as far as their update cycle?
to be honest, because every time they talk about updates, it's like, oh yeah, well it's coming out this month and that. I'd rather them perhaps just push for 1.0.
Yeah.
Hot stuff. Let me guess, you got lava in a bucket.
Okay, so the seared ingot tank does work for holding lava.
Oh, okay. In the wood, in the wood chest, where we store wood items, there's a couple of sediment strainers in there.
Okay.
Just I've already put one back in. Just thinking, have we got any wheat that's ready? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that does not help in any way, shape, or form. So the seared ingot tank I thought might hold more, and yeah, I mean, I know ingots are different than buckets, but yeah, quite a bit more. It's basically only 4 buckets of lava worth.
Oh, right, is that it?
Yeah. So.
Can't reach us. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. So if I put that there, no, that. That's why I wish I had milk storage, because this is way too slow. And the just there's not really many games even coming out that's sort of catching my eye. Oh, that's it. It's going to be difficult this year to find out releases.
Oh.
E3 got canned completely.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not in public. There's going to be no online stream either.
yeah, but I mean, the individual studios are probably still going to do their own
Oh yeah,
thing.
but E3 as a whole has been canned this year. So it's no, like I say, no obviously event at a venue and no online this year.
Yeah. And I mean, it's sad but it kind of makes sense only from the standpoint to where it's like a lot of the big players pulled out
Yeah.
because, with the whole COVID-19 thing, they a lot of studios were kind of forced to do their own thing anyway and realized, hey, you know what? This is actually maybe a little bit cheaper and more straightforward than actually going through E3.
Yeah.
So with them kind of pulling out and then doing their own thing means E3 doesn't have the support that it used to.
Because E3
And
used to be the big thing.
it was the thing. I mean, every year that was the big games conference every year.
And
You know,
then.
dealing with consumer games and but yeah, I wasn't terribly surprised, to be honest, when I heard that E3 was canceled this year. I was like, that sucks, but yeah, I'm not surprised. But there are various other venues that I think with the closing of E3, I think it opens the door for other venues to kind of become a bit larger.
Mm,
Um, because I mean, you got what is it like Penny Arcade and because you got like the pack stuff. You've got
yeah, PAX.
and then there's various other like smaller ones. So
Well,
I think it's one of those things to where it's like some of those might become a little bit more mainstream,
yeah.
and kind of replace
Well,
that stuff a little bit.
I know here in Europe we have like Gamescom.
Yeah. Uh,
Well, that have that.
yeah, and then I mean you still got some of the like more specific ones like QuakeCon and stuff like that, right? I mean that's still more like I mean that's more corporate stuff, but
Hmm.
oh, there's a new Unreal Engine Tomb Raider announced.
Fucking milking that
So
cash. They're milking that cash cow for fucking everything it's worth. That series they're just milking.
yeah, I do feel that way. The original of the new Tomb Raiders, the first one that they put out, kind of the one that they just called Tomb Raider,
Mm.
as a bit of a rebuild with a younger Lara. That one I really enjoyed. I enjoyed that game. The follow up to that, I played, but it was like a little bit more of the same. And then the third one, I didn't even finish it. I was like, eh. I mean, it was just more of the same. It just didn't really pull me in.
Mm.
And but I think what they're doing overall with that series has been interesting. But I don't know. I mean, unless they do something different, yeah, we'll see. Every Unreal Engine 5 game so far. Various games and genres being built in Unreal 5 right now, ranging from licensed mobile titles, blah 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 blah. Blah. Yeah, I know. I know. UE5 is the new hotness.
Mm.
That's what it's been about.
But
Unity's gonna have to step up their game
yeah.
engine. Let's see.
I was like saying Java needs to step up, but
Oh,
Java's not. Don't think Java's.
Java's Java's not a game engine. Not meant to be. Shouldn't be. Not its purpose.
No, but it
Um,
run Minecraft. It made Minecraft very popular.
I know, and that is just a fluke. Um, it just so happens that that's what some of the original code base was written on, then just kind of evolved from there. But you look at all the new Minecraft stuff, right? So the Bedrock edition,
Yeah.
not Java,
No.
it's C++. So everything, the stuff that came to mobile, that came to console, not Java. Um,
Obviously.
yeah, the big thing that gets promoted by, by Microsoft now is all the Bedrock edition. And
Apart from this summer, they're actually going to include Java Edition with Bedrock Edition. apparently.
Yeah, which I'm glad to see that they're still kind of supporting that infrastructure.
Yeah, well, they probably know that a lot of the players are actually Java based. Whether it'll be I don't think it's going to. I don't know how it's going to work because I don't know if it's going to still allow you to do this mod, modded Minecraft.
Right. Well, Bedrock Edition, well, any Java edition, yes.
That's what I meant, the Java edition. But it was just something, like I said, it's like what it showed on the launcher screen. That obviously summer 2022, Java edition gets included with. It's like, the weird thing is, it's like I looked on the Xbox app. They have Minecraft, but they also have a Minecraft game preview. So like an experimental version of Minecraft.
Hmm. Yeah, which makes sense. That they've had the preview versions for a long time, so it's good to see that they have those kind of better promoted now.
Well, it's just,
Mojang, because Mojang has done the whole kind of preview branch stuff for years.
it was not. Is it still Mojang though? That's the thing. Or is it
Well,
Is it
but it's
solely
still what Mojang was doing. Is my
Yeah.
point. And yes, Mojang is still the developer. Microsoft is the publisher. So yeah, Mojang is still a company, and Mojang is still the ones behind Minecraft. And for the most part, from what I've heard, Microsoft has done a smart thing, and for the most part, let Mojang do what Mojang does.
Yeah.
And Microsoft just kind of works on a lot of the promotional stuff. Some of that, might have changed. Who knows? Because big business. But
Unlike, sorry, Codemasters, I love you guys, but what you're going to probably do with the next F1 game, I can see EA's had a lot of influence in it. I mean, you don't, as weird as this, like, you've heard me and David talk about it, the whole putting sports cars in with a Formula 1 game, I don't get it. It's a stupid move, in a way.
they're trying to appeal to a wider audience, would be my guess.
Yeah. But it's just
That,
like,
that seems to me the predominant reason why they would do that. I could be wrong. I don't really know that market all too well, but from what I'd wager, yeah, it definitely seems like they would just be,
yeah, it just kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, like I say, obviously me and David are obviously long time F1 game players, and it's just like, there's not a lot of details been announced. It's only what details we've got at this point is what we're going off, so we don't really know what it's gonna be like. But we sort of expecting an announcement around spring, because that's when the titles have previously been announced for springtime. So anytime between possibly now onwards. But we know that the last game they released came out the weekend, the Friday before the British Grand Prix. But obviously the calendar switched around this year, so we don't know. We don't entirely know if it'll be at the middle of this year, or is it going to be back end of the year.
Right.
Is your contraption working?
No. I gotta move this back.
I'm just looking through the window, just using the zoom key.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna have to move this back, and I also don't know why. Like my arboreal extractors are not. It's like they're being like it's all going into the pipe network, but it's not going into the basin or something.
But it was, wasn't it?
It was. So I don't know why it's not now. Because those arboreal extractors just should have been building more up, but they weren't.
The
So
one,
I'm just detaching this.
the weird thing, the one thing I never realised was, okay, it's not doing it now. It's gonna make me out to be a fucking liar. There we go. You sort of sneak and look at a chest, and it then brings up at the top every single thing you've actually got in the chest.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you sneak looking at a chest that's full, and it tells you everything that's in that chest. Like, you know, gives you the picture of it and the numbers. Really weird. Never noticed that. Whether that is a default thing or a not default thing.
Right.
Okay. Some
Okay.
more sugarcane. There was another reason we needed sugarcane. Bar the sugar. I can't remember why. Have I actually got sugar in here? Yeah, I've got sugar. It's not going to hurt to have some more sugar. Are we needing these hay bales for anything else?
I don't think so. This was just wheat.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna nick a few just to turn it into wheat. While I'm waiting for the wheat to grow, just so I can make some apple pies. Because right now I'm sitting on a ton of apples.
So those don't. Okay, that's interesting.
Get your attention. Apple pie. Oh, I didn't need the milk. Oh, sweet. I can actually put the apple pie on top of the stove and cook it. Fair be a bit square. I can go in there for now. Okay. I have to get some more apple pies. I need sugar. Balls. Okay. gotta make them into... Okay, so I need that. So I need planks and 2 sticks. I know where to get the sticks from. I know where to get the planks from. So do that. Do that. And here's a cutting board, which can I just shift that out of the way? Yeah, I didn't want to put you on the can I not put you... Really, you gotta go on the floor? You've gotta go on the floor. Okay. We might as well go there. I need to make... Actually, do we have... No. Sounds like something that Tim's broke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's final whack on my hatchet.
Okay. There we go, some apple pie slices. You know what I really wish I could have? And I bet it's not even in here. No? What did we used to call them? Don't think it actually will be in here. It might be. Cooking pot, cutting board, skillet, basket. A basket? Oh, okay. Carrot crates. Safety net? Oh, okay. Why is the safety net part of Farmer's Delight? Oh, pantries. Canvas signs. Rope is part of Farmer's Delight as well. Can actually... That's interesting. If we ever had a wolf, a tamed wolf, if you feed it dog food, it gets 5 speed, 5 strength, and 5 resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can make horse feed, which will give it a 2 speed and a jump boost.
Right.
Which is interesting. That's part of Farmer's Delight.
That's cool.
So how do I do... Alright, is that it? Just putting rice into a bowl? Using the cooking pot? Oh, okay. Fish stew. Mutton wraps. Cake. Cheesecake. Chocolate. See, it's giving me... Hey, if I had ice, you could make melon popsicles. Nice. That's giving me recipes there that obviously I'm going to be using, but yeah, there's no...
So just so you know, I totally didn't burn down all the trees out here. That's totally not something that happened.
I missed it, damn it.
Yeah, because while you've been in here, like, meanwhile, through the window in the background, like, the trees have been just on fire, and for the longest time, I was blissfully unaware. And then finally I realized, and then I was kind of running around trying to put out fires, and got myself caught on fire. Like, there was just, like, a whole calamity going on behind you in the window.
And I was, like, unaware about it. Damn it!
Yeah. It's like a whole thing going on.
So I'm
Great.
guessing that...
So I'm gonna need to make the trees further from thing. I just need more pipes, which is fine. Um,
Oh, I missed all that. That's a shame.
I wonder if any of that, like, actually got picked up. Like, you weren't paying attention, but were you, like, looking in the direction of the window? Like, were you accessing these chests at all or anything?
No,
That's a bummer.
which is a shame.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. Just in the background, like, I'm just running around putting out fires.
So we do... Do we have willow sapling somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case you... Because can you only get it
No,
from...
yeah, you can do it from any tree.
Ah, okay. I was going to say, well, you got plenty of bloody oak saplings if you need it.
Yeah, it can be any tree. It's not all that picky.
If you hadn't have told me, I'd have probably looked out the window and be like, the trees have gone.
Yeah, in fairness, I don't even know if I need the trees, to be honest. No, because I might only need, like, the actual just, like, logs, not particularly, like, the tree.
Hmm.
Yeah, this should be far enough away. Alright, let's see. Can I do if I do that, will the arboreal extractors work that way? I think I might need an actual tree.
Yeah, no, it actually does need leaf blocks on it.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fair. Now I know. Let's see. I'm actually not going to do a willow because that ends up generating the vines, which is super annoying. Alright, I see you grabbing a sapling. Thanks. Shame I can't, like, sit over here and twerk and get it to grow.
Yeah. You'll notice that in Rustic Waters.
Yeah, that's why I say that, because I've been playing some Rustic Waters.
Does it not grow if you run around though? If you actually run around where the trees are growing? Or does Matey Boy actually have a friggin' macro on that does it?
He might have a macro. So because what are you watching? You're watching Mischief?
Yep.
I was watching somebody else play, I forget who. Chosen Architect, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I find he tends to go a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say there is bone meal in there if you need it.
Yeah, I just threw 3 pieces of bone meal on that thing, figuring that would be all I need.
But
Yep.
clearly you need more.
And it's probably gonna like grow by the time I freaking grab more bone meal and come back. Let's see, where did I find the bone meal? Like I literally just was okay. There it is.
Far left chest. I was gonna say it's the far left chest by the storage drawer. Left of storage drawers. Or right? No, left of storage drawers. Is it because the arboreal extractors are in the way?
Yeah, I think it probably slowing down the process of determining what size of tree it can do. Okay, let's try this for the millionth time. No? No. So this sapling is just impervious to bone meal, apparently.
Weird. It's got the space.
Yeah, got plenty of space. I don't know what its deal is. What's your deal, sapling?
Yeah, why aren't you growing?
Well, you know what they say, watch sapling never grows. Alright, anyway, so I need a couple of those, then I need pipes. And see, the pump's already over there.
There we go.
And of course it's like the stubbiest frickin' tree of all time.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, so then, yeah, a little bit more pipe. That's just copper. Create a little bit of a now.
Not entirely sure if I was hearing things.
Why?
Well, I could hear a low like grumbling.
No.
Not in the game, but it sounded like a C-130, but not sure. I don't think there's been a bloody C-130 around. I could have a look on Flight Tracker actually. Why does that always sound like when it's cutting down the trees and stuff and then doing whatever it's doing? It sounds like somebody's jumping in there.
Mm-hmm.
The arboreal extractor's actually working then?
Yeah, I mean, it got pumped into here, but just not quite enough yet for the for a full bucket's worth.
Yeah.
Or enough.
Make sure you don't set yourself on fire. Question is how is the oak trapdoors not being set on fire?
Because they don't.
That's really weird though. You think they would?
You would. Because they would. But no. They don't.
And and like I say, how's it not setting the fan and the gearbox on fire and the cogs and
Yeah, none of that stuff is flammable. The only thing that, like, obviously oak planks and the trees are flammable. Like, none of anything else is flammable.
Yeah. Well, according
Which is convenient. but let's see.
Okay, well that's just dumped like, that just dumped like 25. There's 25. Tim's on fire again. Run to the farm. Oh, I've run to the water. I caught it that time.
Yep. That'll happen. So it also dawns me this isn't gonna work
Either.
the way I think either.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. Because if I just actually, it will. Hold on. It's just this needs to go like that. Then I can put the lava bucket there. That'll hold it in place. And then where's my? There it is. And I just need to flip that around. And that should go like that. And let's see if this actually is long enough to cook this or not. Nope. Shit. Okay. So that needs to be a little bit further back.
No, there's definitely no. God, that was weird. It just so sounded like C-130.